This video is sponsored by Turbo Smurfs GG. Dish, dish, dish.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm good. What about you, Yamato?
Won't say. Just send me OPG, I will look myself.
Okay, sure. There you go. I have two games I'm thinking, but we can do as you want.
Okay, what games are you thinking? Let me show.
Yes.
What do you want, set or what?
Yeah, ZOTP. But I think it's mostly for macro that I need help.
Okay,
Yeah,
like
I
the
have.
first thing I see, you might be winning, you know, you might be DCKDA, but the first thing
Yeah.
I'm seeing is this number, you know. Like this number has
yes.
to, if you really want to be consistent every single game, especially on Zets, my Z might not be the most insane thing, but I know how to play Zet, you know. It's like all about consistency. It's like
Yes.
it's like same as Talon, but Zet is like even more problematic because on Zet you can't just one shot. You actually need to have hands and use your mechanics, you know.
Yes.
And if you like not ahead in CS, especially because you always need to be ahead in gold on Zet, so it's like
Yes.
if I see 6-6, 5-5, this game might have just been a storm. That's why you had 8. Then I see 6-4, I see 7-4, 7-8.
Well, I think the stats like on the left count all the games from the season, and this season I actually went from D4 46% to like Master 300 with 51. So I improved a lot in different fields, especially farming. But of course, it's still not like pixel perfect. But it went from like 6 average to 7 to 8. Obviously, some games I have lower farm because stuff happens and I still do mistakes. But in general, yeah. In general, it's true that farming is very important on set and that I can still improve it.
Okay, I would say we like look at one lose and one win. So which one would you want?
Well, in my losses, if you scroll down a bit, I have one where I'm like 12-9 or something.
12-9,
Like
12-6.
a bit down. Yeah, 12-9, like just below.
This one.
Yeah, this one versus
A win,
TF.
which win?
Well, I mean, a lot of those wins, like usually I do a lot of mistakes that I can see myself. But for example, the 16-3 one, usually in most of these games, that it's in the games where I'm the most fed that I do the most mistakes. Like I could be snowballing even harder and stuff like that. So I think it could be interesting to watch it too.
Okay, what do you want to start with, the win or the lose?
Let's start with the loss.
So first of all, what I always have to say before the game even starts, you know, the game starts in draft.
Yes.
So you have actually a pretty decent draft into enemy team. The only possible champ, like which champ do you think could 1v9 here? The only possible
Olaf.
champ.
Olaf.
And
Katus.
No, I would say Yi. Do you know why?
Actually.
Because you barely
Because we don't have that much CC.
Yeah, you barely have actually good point and click CC, you know.
Yes.
So I mean
Yes, true.
I mean that Lilia cannon can really hard snowball if nothing wrong happens in early game, you know, like for example he gets double kill, the fucking Katus is fucking stomping your Jhin Twitch, the Olaf is suddenly winning against the cannon, which shouldn't happen.
Yes.
But it should be even early game at least, you know.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
I mean, your matchup is fucking insane good. I mean, how does TF even do anything against that? The only thing TF can do is rush Ninja Tabby and hope he doesn't get run down and look for place on the side lane. So what you should do, like in this game, before the game even starts, look what you can kill as an assassin.
Yes.
Look what enemy mid laner can do compared to you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, you see TF here. What can he possibly do except against that? Nothing. He can just roam. Okay.
Yes.
So what you do here is, before the game even starts, look that you always outroam TF and always outpush him, especially early game. Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you can't control what your team does. You can't control what enemy team does, but you can control what your mid laner does. Okay.
Yes.
So what you do here is just push him out. Hope he doesn't get a lucky roam out, but even if he gets a lucky roam out, you can still get way more resources than he. That's why mid lane is kind of OP. That's why I take Demolish also, you know. The mid laner like goes for a roam because he can't kill you, because he's like trying to make a play. Then you just sit mid and get like 2 platings. And no matter what happens, if he even gets a double kill, you get 2 platings and 2 waves. Okay, the waves are 10 times more broken than like what he gets on the side lane. Okay.
Yeah, I would say that I do that pretty well. Like when enemy mid roams, usually it's very flip, so I would take plates and waves for myself.
Okay, let's look.
Like I don't really think that actively in the games about what I have to do, but it's kind of
if you like actually like really automatic. Try hard, if you actually really try hard, the game needs to start in Champion Select. You need to know what you're gonna do in this game, okay? Before the game even starts.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, early game you obviously need to play defensive. I mean, this minion you could have auto attack for sure.
Yeah, I feel like, especially since he has comment, the only thing that can put me behind in this lane is just getting poked too much.
Yeah, but like, you know, you like play Zed. That's the thing about Zed. Zed is really strong in laning phase compared to any other assassin because he actually outranges, you know. Like Qiyana can't outrange, Talon can't outrange, but Zed actually can outrange, like most champions. So just your Q alone, I mean, what runes do you have? The Scorch one? Do you take Scorch?
Yeah, I go Scorch.
Yeah, so like, especially with Scorch, you are forced, if you really want to win lane from level 1 onwards, you need to hit the first Q. You hit the first Q, enemy is already in their mind that this guy is actually like good, you know? So the fact that you didn't hit your Q here, I mean, obviously mistakes can happen, you know? It's like not like the games are lost on the spot. But imagine you hit the Q here, this guy's already in his mind, okay, this guy actually knows what he's doing, okay?
Okay.
He has 27 base armor, this Q would probably do like, I don't know, 80 damage. And he will probably already be like a little bit mad, you know, in his head.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, here you can probably walk up a bit more because, I mean, what does he have? Does he have W start or what? E start? How do you see?
What I don't have my Q
CD. He has W start. You can walk up. This minion was for sure auto attackable. See what he does. Your Q is up, so even if he like W's, you can Q and your Q will probably do more than his W. The only possible way you will probably lose this fight level 1 is when he E starts, okay? E starts probably pretty OP, but if your W starts here, then you can just walk up and play a little bit more aggressive, and you will probably not lose these 2 minions also.
I mean, for sure, yeah, there's some CS I could get by auto attacking.
See, like the only way he could actually W there is because you Q'd the minion here. Like this minion you just Q'd, so he could like see a timing that way he can actually use W on you and just walk up aggressively. True. See, like if you auto attack this, he would have not like just walked up after this minion, after these 2s and W'd you. I mean, he was actually playing bad because he was like waiting for your Q to even come back. Imagine he just instantly went and then like actually did like 2 auto attacks. See, like this was actually like really bad by TF also because he just like gold carded you and then like walked away instead of just like actually proccing like anything or like doing 2 auto attacks.
I moved this way so he would get minion aggro, which he did.
Yeah, I mean it was just bad by TF, but it was your mistake at the start, you know.
Yeah, makes sense. I probably do a lot of micro lane mistakes. In general, I kind of know like how I want to handle my
but that's the thing about assassins, you know, like especially the higher you go, the more important early game and laning becomes an assassin. Because you do one singular mistake, you get way more punished than any other champion in the game.
Yeah, exactly. That's really how it feels like. And a lot of my mistakes I can see myself, but some of them, you know, it's always nice to have someone point them. Especially when they will notice them.
And you have 3 pots?
Yeah, I'm 3 pots. This matchup used to be so easy, but I know nowadays champions are so base tanky.
Yeah, I guess early levels is kind of hard. But if the moment you get Dirk, you just need to apply pressure. Depends what he builds, obviously. I don't know yet.
Like Zed was actually insane laner, and then durability patch hit, and now it's still okay, like compared to most assassins, but it's really not what it used to be.
Yeah, I
have no idea what I just did, by the way.
Yeah, this is like a micro mistake, like for sure.
My brain
the thing about that you need to know is like you need to use your W backwards. Especially if you go for something like that, just use your W backwards and then walk up. he can't even like fight back, you know. Let me show you. Like here you just walk up, you like go for this CS. This guy just fucked himself because his wave is shit. And your wave set is actually pretty good. I mean, you don't have a ganking jungler, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah. No, it doesn't.
Look, he's like forced to even give up the cannon here. Or like Q's the cannon, misses it. The thing you just had to do here was W back.
Yeah,
or like
yeah,
even
like
right. You could have just W team here also, to be honest. You could have just W team, Q'd E and junk him. He would have lost the cannon and you would have won the trade. But then you just walk up here and then W back and you even miss the cannon. That's just a micro mistake.
Like as I say, I have literally no clue what went to my brain with that. Yeah, that makes so much sense actually.
Yeah, man. Everyone does mistakes, you know. Especially.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
This game was actually like on the verge of getting won, and like I don't really remember it because it was like 2 days ago. So I'm looking forward to see like what big mistakes I did that actually made us lose, because we should have won.
I mean, TF is literally fucked him. Like, he just fucked himself. Yeah. Your waves is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm keeping in this way because Twitch is coming too.
Yeah, I see.
I move upwards so he moves down to Twitch, and then I go in.
Anon coach Yamato.
Nice, that was good. Let me look again.
Yes.
Yeah, that was smart. The combo was also pretty nice.
Just quick WQE.
Yeah, you push the wave out, it's good. He doesn't
yes.
have CT.
I just crash and then base. I think I'm pretty good at setting up ganks and not being ganked too. Like, it's really rare that I die to a gank.
I mean, yeah, but it's kind of hard to gank Zed. Like, Zed is like one of those assassins you can barely gank if he like doesn't just waste his W, you know?
Yeah, just keep my W, yeah. It's true, but at the same time you need to do pretty much anything in the lane, otherwise you're just getting pushed in. Yeah, you need to clear, to poke, and to escape. I mean... Yeah, of course. But it has a really long CD, unlike most assassins cooldown, I mean.
Yeah, that's good.
Here, quick cancel.
What's your team doing? I mean, your team is fine also. The Yi is fucking perma DCing. So you don't rush Hydra ever?
Yeah, I actually do rush Hydra most games. It just depends. Like if this game like into TF, yeah, exactly. This game I felt like going in lethality first was better. A build I've been going that has gave me a lot of success is yeah, that was bad combo. Is Dark Rush into Hydra with first strike, and you get big cash flow, sustain AoE damage. It's so good.
Yeah, it's probably best right now. I agree.
Yeah, and I go Conk with Hydra Rush too. It feels really nice too in, well, when there's beefier teams. Like this game, I would go it for Olaf, but I wanted to go Electrocute to be able to somehow chunk TF.
That was good. Micro-wise.
Thank you.
I can always see that, like, not bad, like definitely not bad, because you just not waste. Like, the most important thing about assassins also is people just waste their abilities instantly when they see a champion, you know.
Yes.
And you didn't do that here. You actually like were patient enough. Like you have you have everything up before. Like you have everything up before he actually like did his Q, you know. Like you were waiting out his Q. Senna was here also.
Yeah. Actually, I could have trolled the Twitch if I W'd too early. He would have died, no? To the AO of the Q. Yeah, well, thank God I didn't.
I mean, W too early. To be honest.
I mean, yeah, that guy was permafling, no reason. Not that it matters. I thought I would do a bit more damage, I'm not gonna lie.
I guess it's worth it for sure.
But yeah, like Lilia was there, we crash.
I mean, if you trade 1 for 1 and your wave state is in a fine state like that, if your Lilia actually crashes, then it's worth for sure.
Yeah, like
if you trade 1 for 1 on Z into a squishy matchup you can actually kill, it's really worth.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, a kill on me is so more worth than on TF or Senna. Always worth when the pros get the kill.
Yeah, true. Can you show minimap?
So like here I can start actually chunking him because I have damage.
Yeah. And he went Catalyst. I mean, if you went Ninja Tab, it would have probably been better, but since you have 2 APs, you can't do it.
Yes.
So the fact that you see that he's going Catalyst, he's already behind. I mean, he's kinda even CS, but you're still way ahead in gold.
Yeah.
You should like push him in here. Push him in, keep him pushed in, keep him chunked. The moment you see him leaving, the moment you see him back, you go for plating, okay? Plating is really OP, it's like really underrated.
Yes.
Or you can also push him in and look for a play sideline. You see Kato Senna, you see, so even Olaf is killable with Cannon. I mean, Cannon kinda trolled now, I don't know what he was, I don't know how he's dying to Olaf. But the fact that you see Kato Senna, the fact that you see Olaf, the fact that you see the Yi that's ultra behind, this is like somewhere you can actually roam, you know? Like this ward is fine, I mean.
Yeah, I use it.
You have his ulting, what do you do here? You push in the wave.
I push mid, yeah, exactly.
He gets, like, Senna gets a shutdown here, it will still be worth for you. You get way more gold, you get XP.
Yeah. That's pretty automatic. Like, I barely roam actually. Sometimes I have too much, but I just prefer.
Yeah, like I said, being consistent is way better than like anything. But especially the Elo you're playing in low master, I think a roam, like one roam, if you actually like push in the wave and you're not losing anything, then it could usually work, you know. Like if you actually get a double kill, it's just snowballable, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's no guarantee.
Yeah, like the higher Elo you go, the more unlikely it is that roaming is worth. But especially in the Elo you're playing, I feel like roaming isn't worth, you know.
Okay. Well,
see, like you're seeing Olaf here. I mean, is he gonna die here?
Yeah, I kill him.
I mean, it was just Olaf's bad. He's just walking back for whatever reason.
Yeah. I miss Q, whatever.
I mean, yeah, you ignited. I mean,
with W, probably he lives if I don't ignite. Even if I hit the Q, I think. So yeah. Whatever. I didn't expect his side stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. The kill is a kill.
I think I go for plates here. Yeah,
that's good. You see TF mid, E based, it's a nice bot lane. It's free to take plates here. I would definitely take this wave also. This is like the wave you should take for sure.
Yeah, I think I don't know if we could see Yi on the map at that timing, but
I mean, it doesn't matter. Yi can't kill you solo. There's no way.
If he runs me down,
if you wait out his Q and time your W correctly, and he's not fed at all. Like he's legit not fed at all. Like he's like down 50 CS already. I would definitely always go for this wave, no matter what. Even if you die, if you're actually confident at yourself and you like you CS pretty bad right now, but I mean you have 3 kills compensation. It's like fine, I guess it's fine, you know. Like, it's not the worst, but like just alone this wave, this is like legit like more than 100 gold. And like imagine like you get this like
of course.
More than 100 gold. You already had like 150 gold on the TF again. And then you like roam mid and get a plating, and then it's like already a kill, you know. So like, every wave you miss that is like easy to farm, it's like basically you just miss a kill.
Okay, that's understandable.
Obviously, I can see your point that okay, I don't want to die to Yi. I don't want to give him 150 gold shutdown.
Yeah, that's the thing mostly. like if there's even a slight chance, like I don't know, like they just flip something. This elo contains a lot of flipping, especially when they're behind. So, but like usually, yeah, I get your point. There's a lot of waves that are missed for no reason, and gold that is missed for no reason. I spamping the TF, so then he ults. I just push mid, honestly.
Yeah, you can't roam me, it's already too late.
Yeah. Like, honestly, when I watched your stream, I don't know, a few years ago, and you were already saying stuff about Master Elo, I did not really get it because I thought it was good. And then I went from Plat to Master 300 in a year, and I really see what you mean. But at the same time, I feel like really, I just fixed my mental to not tilt at my mates, and to always focus on my own mistakes. Yeah, and I feel like it's actually possible to get out of.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously it's possible to get out of. It's just like takes a bit of time and patience. It's not something you can just do overnight. I mean.
Yeah, of course. But I feel like I've already improved pretty quick, and I have more room to do it.
Yeah,
so
you're not playing bad already. Macro-wise also. I would have not went for this play here.
Yeah, that was not really good. It was not really good. I wanted to W over the Senai, but I missed it. I mean, or root or whatever it is.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And
what
like,
I would have done here is
root,
what I would have done here is either like W on the turret or W back and ulting. Like you always need to like, you should not use your W in those scenarios, especially if you're undernumbered. You should not use your W aggressively.
Like, yeah, it's true actually.
The best Zeds like ever like never actually use the Ws aggressively, or like do you max W second or do you go E max second?
I think I maxed E this game because I went lethality, so I maximized the damage.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, still like you W defensively here, you ult the Kartus and you still have kill pressure because Twitch is here, you know. You're not gonna die. I mean, you get exhausted, but you can just still shuriken, and Twitch has a high chance of killing him.
Yeah, anyway. But if I'm gonna W behind, I'm just gonna W on the turret then, because there's no way I kill him if I don't hit a double Q in his face.
I mean, yeah, but the thing is, you don't have to kill him here alone, you know, like Twitch is here, like you're just like setting some stuff up. You're just baiting out his summoners, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you die here, and then you need to remember another wave is crashing, another wave you're gonna lose. You know, like, obviously 1-for-1 is worth, but just remember that like the waves are still here.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And Lilia is heralding it. And this Lilia didn't carry the game.
No, like, and I had her next, like, whatever, you will see. I won't say anything. I won't complain about my teammates, it's my bad.
And he's not doing bad farmers also. And TF is up 20 CS, you know, because he's just like on side lane.
Yeah. Yeah, he's kinda chilling. Like, Twitch was perma coming min, taxing XP also, this was a bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the Twitch support is fucking troll right now, no one fucking plays it.
Yeah. I had him top like 2 games ago, fucking trolling, to going like rune on support items, like I've never seen that in my life. Just a thing people do when they're tilted, I guess. They just pick Twitch support and hope for the best. I played that. I mean, my combo was fine, but I could have played that better and lived and killed G2.
I mean, that was kind of risky to take anyway.
Yeah, it was. It was.
I mean, there's nothing to farm here, to be honest. I mean, bot lane. I guess you were already like topside. I mean, it was a fine play to take, I guess. I mean, you didn't know that he was there, but...
Yeah, like, literally.
And they can't just fucking troll this ult also. I mean, the combo was fucking clean,
Like,
maybe
the moment I see
he... Instead of flash, maybe auto-attack on G and then...
maybe I could have, yeah.
1 for 2.
He dies with the passive, definitely. I know, the moment I see, I just quick combo and try to get as much damage as possible on Olaf.
But see, the fact that you like 80 CS, you're 4-3 now, basically you like even.
Yeah, it's actually quite, it's actually quite disgusting with farm.
Right. That's what the thing is about Assassin. You can legit like just fist your enemy laner if you just play some like cuck champion that just like does nothing in farm. He's just gonna like gold cut and be more useful than you know? A summoner has reconnected. Like here you should at least be 120 CS.
Yeah,
sure. Like at least.
Yeah, and that's like 3-4 waves, that's not that hard even.
I mean, yeah, that's like the only reason you like add like down this like 20 CS is because you died like twice, you know, like now.
Yeah.
You died twice in like 3 minutes.
No reason.
Obviously you got kills for it, obviously you got gold compensation, but the XP you get off the waves is like 10 times more like valuable than the gold you get from the kills.
But I gotta see what you mean, like, in the mentality to get as much gold as possible as an assassin, it's really important to not miss waves that you can just get for free.
Overall, like if I play Talon, like Talon might not be like good right now because of the matchups, but like if I play Talon, like I always see the wave before anything. Before I make a play, I look at the wave, okay? Like on all lanes. Like the fact on Talon is that it's so fucking busted is you can just like be on any lane the moment you want it because of his E, you know?
Yeah.
So like you see top lane, you see a kill on top lane, but your wave is shit. You push out the wave, and you have insane wave lead also. You go top, you get the kill, you take the wave there. You go bot, you go mid again. You don't even miss the wave because you pushed it out, and you will be up the moment you like arrive from mid lane again. You get that wave again, and then you're already so much ahead of enemy mid laner if he's like some control mage cuck because he can't do that. What you do, you know? Like you need to use the things assassins do. I mean, obviously, like that role fucking sucks. I agree, like right now, but especially if you do one singular mistake and you're like behind, then that shit sucks. But I mean, you still have that like idea in your head that you can do more than enemy mid laner because he like plays a mage. Yeah. Obviously, TF can ult bot, but like, what is he gonna get out of that? Maybe 2 kills and you get way more out of it.
Yeah, like honestly, just the games where I'm rushing Hydra and not behind, every game I get 9-10 CS per minute.
Yeah, that's why Hydra Rush is so OP now, it's just consistent. Obviously, like missing out a little bit of damage and like kill pressure. Yeah. I feel like the consistency on the farm and the gold you get like way more than the flip on the lethality item.
So I guess...
I feel like this game you could have tried Prowler also because there are literally like 5 swishes or like 4 swishes. Prowler would have not been bad, I guess.
Well,
but I mean, I guess Prowler is kind of flip also.
Well, the thing is they have so much damage that I'm like, I will do damage to them anyway, but firstly, I want to be able to 1v1 Olaf, and Eclipse will help, even though Prowlers
you don't have to 1v1 Olaf.
There's
no point 1v1 Olaf.
The
it's
biggest
like same as like saying like Talon, that if I play Talon, I need to 1v1 the Camille. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, no,
that's not the point.
Of course, but as Zed you can pretty much 1v1
I mean, yeah, I get your point, Zed is like different, I get it. You can 1v1 anyone, especially, I mean, I get it.
But like, it's not just Olaf.
That's not the main goal, you know, that's not the main goal.
No, it's not. The main reason I want Eclipse is for the shield, because they have so much like damage from anything that I just don't want to die by existing pretty much.
I mean, yeah, but like, you know, like the Z combo is kinda like, you can't really like take damage if you do the Z combo correctly, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I'm saying that W back into ulting is so fucking broken, because you can just W back, flash into 5 people, and then W insta back, and you won't even take damage, and you can like have high kill pressure on an AD carry, especially if you're fed, you know? That's why Zed is so fucking busted, especially like on challenger OTPs, because they can just like assassinate someone without even taking damage, without being like even targetable. That's why.
Yes.
That's like the thing about Zed with that combo. That's why you should rarely even use your W aggressively also, because you have high chance of trading 1-for-1, and that's not what you want after 25 minutes. Trading 1-for-1 after 25 minutes is really bad. You need to know that also.
I know how to do
it's fine, but not after 25 minutes.
Yeah, of course. Well, I know how to do the kiting combos, but I know I just don't use them that much actually when I think about it. But I would try. I like the, like, I don't know, like, I feel like your knowledge of assassins in general is kind of showing me a side of Zed that I did not really consider before, even though that is really different from most assassins, I would say.
I mean, I'm just talking about the fact about how season 13 works, you know, like what you actually need to do on assassins nowadays is just being like insane consistent. The first thing you need to do is not die more than 3 times, especially under 20 minutes, and be 10 CS a minute. That's like the 2 things you need to do every single game if you actually want to win like 70% of your games.
Okay.
And it's actually possible to win 70% of the games, especially in like Master, because it's so flippy, you know, like there's always a chance you can 1v9, especially.
Yeah, legit. Like if people all had mental, it would be so easy to win Master games actually. It's always so comebackable. But yeah, like I think the farming problem is kind of easily fixable for me. Like it's not really something I will have a hard time fixing. But like the useless death is probably the biggest problem.
Yeah, that's just like game decision. It's just macro, you know. Like
yeah, it is.
But it's not hard to like know or like do if you have it in your brain the entire game, you know. Like those 2 things, just don't die for useless kills. In laning phase, it's fine. Like I said, if you trade 1-for-1 in laning phase in your wave, is fine. It's completely fine to do. But especially if you have like 1 to 2 items, you see enemies actually like has something that can 1v9 also, then and you could like side lane also, you know, like it's really bad to die, like even once, like dying once is really bad.
It is actually. Like
so if you have it in your mind the entire game you play that you want to look for CS only and want to not die and only go for kills you actually know that you're gonna kill, then you will ultimately like win way more games. And this game is not even bad. Like I'm not saying you're playing bad or anything.
No.
Like 2 deaths are for sure like not when needed, 2 deaths, and on those 2 deaths you already missed out on like 30 CS.
No, I completely get your points. Like actually.
This is fine again. Nice rotation, Olaf. Nice taking Herald here.
Here I should just print spots, no? Actually.
I mean, how much gold do you have?
Wait, maybe I did actually. Did I? Yeah, I think I did, and I waited for Lilia to be done.
Lilia heralding mid is the biggest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
what the fuck is that?
We can just all go bot and get 3 turrets.
Yeah, I don't know, like heralding mid when the 2 towers are already down deserves an insta permaban, legit.
Just W behind in case he would come in.
Yeah, this is fine.
Like, this game, like you would think Lilia did okay, but like next game she played Echo and fucking like ran me down. It was so crazy.
I feel like if you really wanna climb it out of Master, I think the biggest tip I can give you is after every lose you wait 10 minutes. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, I do that actually. Like after I don't really deal Q anymore. Like I go drink some water, take fresh air. Like even 2 minutes actually insane OP.
Yeah, so even about that, it's also about not getting the same people, especially you lose. You know?
Yeah. No, I do that too. I wait a few seconds to queue up after a loss.
I mean, I can't do it on stream, but if I was actually trying off stream, like, you know, I would just like after every loss take 10 minutes break.
Of course. I mean, I won like 20 games out of 18 games out of 20, and I climbed to 333, and then I lost 10 games in a row almost.
I mean, you should not be topside here for sure, not.
No, I shouldn't.
Olaf will die anyways because you see Jhin Twitch top. You need like Drake is spawning. Drake's like pre-OP in this era also.
Yeah.
And, like you take mid wave and then look something from bot. I mean, Lilia dying here is fucking retarded. I mean, she's just trolling also, but.
Yeah, it's terrible rotation actually.
What you should do here is just take mid turret. Drake is already gone, we know it. Lilia died. Twitch is fucking top, like taking away from
yeah.
You could have just gotten the, like 3 auto attacks off and then like just W'd into like enemy jungle.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Another 300 gold missed, just saying.
It's true. No, I like what you're pointing out because it's really the kind of stuff I won't really notice. I mean, I would take that turret in another game, but it's not really automatic. It really depends.
Yeah, like what you need to do is like, do not look what your team is doing. Obviously, like if it's like an important team fight before objective, you should like play with your team, obviously. But like if your team like dies bot lane and there's a random Twitch on top lane farming a wave, you need to look where you get gold from, you know? Like go to the nearest thing that gives you gold. For example, getting this Krug is fine. I mean, Krugs are kind of like fucking pointless to take. Like they're absolutely gutted taking jungle camps, so it's not really worth. I would have taken maybe like the mid wave here because they're all backed. Could have taken the cannon mid on wave and then rotated top into hoping that you can kill the Katus here. That would have been a play.
I think my thought is just taking Krugs and then see who comes, and maybe I can.
This is fine.
And maybe I can take the wave after.
I don't think you can kill D here.
Oh yeah, I remember this was really sad actually.
What you should have done here is like I think.
Like, I played that fine, but it was a bit unlucky. I don't know. Like I won't say. Then I swapped back.
What I would have done here is ult him before I W back. I just ult him here.
But then he will. I mean, yeah, to escape, of course. But
no, like you ult and insta W back. There is no way he has time to Q there if you actually do it correctly, like instantly.
Yeah,
there's no way he could have Q'd back here. You would have saved another 2 seconds on your W cooldown. Like if you ult and your W's up, you ult W back, and you have another 2 second popped off the W cooldown you can use again. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
I mean, W was fine here, I guess, like, that was fine. I mean, he's just fucking retarded. I mean, he's also kind of unlucky.
I mean, and then I agreed to go to get the flash Q and I died. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did. Whatever. Whatever.
It was just kind of unlucky, but...
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you should have not, went back here. You should have
I should have taken the L and also, like, whatever.
And seeing the fact that you died here, you're just missing out on the whole cannon wave again.
Yeah, once again.
And, like, enemy get, like, tempo also. They fucking kill a Lilia because she's retarded as well. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, like... You ask why she went not to 1v9. I think you see it.
I mean, if you killed Yi here, you would have like gotten Baron. You know?
Yeah, like I get tier 2 and 3 waves Jitsu 1,
but that's also just because of like one single micro decision, you know. Like imagine did one more auto attack in a combo or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that I could play better at combo, but at the same time, if I had gotten the waves earlier, I would have gotten an extra longsword and he dies. So in the end, I just stumbled from my past mistakes.
This is like a butterfly effect, you know, like.
Yeah.
There's so many situations where you could just win the game by having like one more longsword or like one more fair and gold, you know.
Yeah, well, it's snowball effect even.
A summoner has reconnected.
Yeah, the fact that the Z is fat is illegal after being DC'd every game.
Yeah, that like kinda. I mean, I would say, like, even though my consistency has improved, like this game, it really looks like I play bad. There's some games I really feel like it's impossible to play better, and I like fist them.
Of course, like there's always games you can't win, but like, it's not about winning if you play for improve. It's obviously about like playing consistently. And
of course.
Like I said, you can't win every game. It's just not possible. But like,
it's
you can
so weird.
Win most games. That's the thing.
It's so weird that like, as a master player, I can perform like a GM and that's fucking flat.
Was you do Baron here instantly?
I think we do, yeah. I just take the wave. And then I remember that. Holy shit. I wanted to flank the bot lane because I have no counterplay. Look what my Jhin does. And then he pings me that I did not W over the wall when he just has to wait and I come and kill the back lane for free. Because I can't W in aggressively, as you said. And then we just all die because of that. Like my Jhin went front lane too, and then pings me that I didn't use W over the wall.
Check. To be honest, I think this was bad. This was bad pathing. You could have just like went here. Obviously don't use your W and just wait for the perfect moment. But you showing here, even the Senna, makes a walk away. You know.
Yeah.
Like the Jin kind of got baited into that. Obviously, it's fucking Jin's bad because it's fucking bad. But the fact that you take like I don't know like 5 seconds to walk around here, and that 5 seconds where your team is doing Baron, just that alone is like, you know, like.
No, that makes sense.
Imagine you like were here, like not even doing anything. You could have just showed. You could have just showed, applied pressure by just like being there. It's like also a thing assassins can do. You can just apply pressure by being there. You don't even have to do anything. Like just the Senna seeing you alone there, with just her being there without sums is just enough like for you to like get Baron here for free. You know, you don't even have to risk anything.
Is there a world where I go take T2 on the timing? Like
no,
before I even go there? No, okay.
No, I mean that should have been like Yi dies here and that is 100% Baron, like no matter what. The fact Jin insta is fucking retarded. He should have just hit the Baron, to be honest. It was also his bad, but I'm just talking about you. You should have like stayed here. Definitely.
Okay.
Be near Baron, especially when your team is taking it. The flank idea was not bad, but the fact your team is doing Baron is like makes it shit, you know.
Okay. I mean like I not really paying attention to Jin. How would I guess he goes there? Like if they just are on Baron and enemy team moves to them, I sandwich them and it's like pentakill. It's so easy. So yeah, that's. I guess I should have seen my Jin and maybe not move this way.
And you should have backed it for sure. You should have backed it. You had Baron recall. If you just moved back into the bush and recalled, you would have not died here. Like even if you trade 1 for 1 here, remember that you have Baron, and that trade 1 for 1 with Baron is not worth it all.
It's not worth. Yeah, true.
A summoner has disconnected. Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I mean, it's still worth in the long run because Baron is really OP, you know.
Yeah, of course.
If you get next dragon, which let me guess you won't get.
Executed.
The fuck did this card just execute on what? Race?
I don't know, like
Nah.
this Edo is just freak show.
Oh my god, I don't know. How sad is this, by the way? Like back in the day, season 6 when I was Masters, like season 5, it was actually like top tier play. I think season 5 Masters are better than season 13 Master. I said it.
When did you hit like so-called high elo first time? Like what
season 5 I was Master with Talon. Like the
I
old
see.
Talon, you know.
Oh yeah, the one that blinked.
Yeah.
I used to be when I started playing ranked in season 9, I was Talon Rancher.
I feel like Talon has the most potential out of any champion to 1v9. Just
Yeah.
because of his kit. Obviously,
Lurks.
not having CC is like really bad, but I think it really compensates for what he's capable of.
Yeah.
Just right now is really fucking bad because of all the fucking champs that are meta right now, mid lane right now, you know, like in Master Plus, it's like really unfavorable.
Lurks use
Like,
those
even-
exact words.
Even if you're like a fucking challenger player, you can legit lose to a 0p Master player when he like just picks Cassie or Ari, you know, like, it's legit.
Yeah, like exactly.
I mean, here again, like enemy just ins, I don't know. He's trying to do what? 1v5 pentakill? I mean, you're looking for the TF here, it's like fun.
Yeah. Like kind of zoning at the same time. What happened there? Actually, I ulted TF and then. Oh yeah! Oh my god! I thought it was run off and then like he hit last Q.
Yeah, he had
I
like
got-
legit R in 1 second also.
Yeah. I mean, I got the blue buff too.
I mean, those are just like tiny like game like game decision problems, you know, like
Yeah.
like some stuff like it's just
Yeah, like-
unnecessary, you know.
Exactly. That's literally what I think is my biggest problem. It's like just making like shit decisions that in themselves don't really like solo lose. But if you
Yeah,
add
but like if
10
you
of them,
realize you made a mistake there, you know, like that's the biggest
Yeah.
tip I can give you right now. You realize you made a mistake there. Just that realization of I fucked up. I should have done something else. Like always after a mistake, look at the map state and think about what else you could have done there. Okay.
Okay.
That's like the easiest way you can improve, like the fastest way also. Just think about what you could have done differently there. Like
Okay.
after dying.
Okay.
Micro wise, you're not bad at all. Like legit.
Thank
And
you.
like macro decisions also not like horrible. It's just like some stuff is just too random, and especially in this master elo, it's like every decision you make can like decide a game, you know.
Yeah, of course. Like, of course, when you start to get to this kind of elo, the more like you need to do as little mistakes as possible.
Yeah, like one death can already decide a game.
Yeah, literally.
I'm actually curious how you lose now. Like that's actually crazy. Let's see.
To be honest, like, I think I just turned my brain off after this kind of games. I didn't repay that much attention. Yeah, that was, I don't know, kind of disgusting. I should have swapped back before, but like, his damage input is pretty crazy.
I mean, that was just a micro mistake.
Yeah.
But I guess yeah, Yi with like if he has those 3 items, you can't only 1 him. It's not even worth trying.
No, it's not.
With that, you could probably do it. You know, like it's possible, but
Yeah.
just like
I mean,
using
if
every
I
single
swap
spell
back-
you have is, I don't think it's worth, especially if there's no objective spawning. The fact that you go for a 1v1 play here when there's no objective spawning, your team is dying on bot lane, they're fucking retarded. Jin's dying on mid lane randomly. The fact that you die here also just like says it all, you know. And then there's enemy that ends from this play or what. Like this play alone just made you lose the game, by the way.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Imagine
of
you
course.
like were up here, you could have just like taken this wave with Hydra or whatever. They could have not gotten this turret. I mean, obviously you can't stop you like Twitch from fucking dying bot lane and Yulilia from being trash. But you could at least stop them from taking this turret. Stop them from taking this turret, you know?
Yeah, I see it.
Like all of your teammates might have died here, but if you were up, you could have at least like saved something.
Yeah, well, I could have, done way more.
Killing spree. Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed. Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
Here once again, I would have
It
not
was bad.
not W'd in aggressively. I mean, you get like 1-for-1, but at this point when they like are pushing Nexus, the only thing you have to actually do as an assassin here is kill someone and not die.
Yes.
And take the wave. Twitch is just taking the wave here. I mean, obviously he's fucking useless, can't do anything else. But you should have W'd back here, and either killed the Senna or the Karthus. The TF is useless.
Okay.
Look, Senna is already attacking you here. Karthus is already attacking you here. I think I should have just W'd here on the spirit, ulted
I
the
could have
Senna,
maybe.
and I think you could have killed the Senna with like a shuriken. For
Well,
like,
sure-
after shuriken she dies.
Sure, if I hit like all my
Yeah,
kills
but
on
like,
them,
even if she doesn't die, just you being there, just you being alive, and like putting her on like 20% health, just that is gonna be
Okay.
alone to like save the game here.
Okay. If you
Twitch
say
is
so.
just gonna take the wave here, you're not gonna lose. You're not gonna lose. Jin is gonna be up in 12 seconds, Lilia is gonna be up in 10 seconds. You trading 1-for-1 here is not worth.
No, it's not indeed.
And this is just crazy. Look, Twitch is just tilted because you die here also, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
I think like if legit like of course you can't control your fucking pick teammates, but if you don't die here, I don't think Twitch is like doing this play.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, like,
Shut down.
This is just disaster. This is like crazy. It's like average master game. It's so stressing.
I mean, it just turns into a fiesta at some point.
Yeah, because of like one singular mistake on objective. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it
of
just
course.
went downhill after the Baron. Because
think
of that
that-
one singular macro decision, you failed kind of. Of course, Jin entered. Like, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Your team
Yeah,
entered
yeah.
also. But you should have played this as flawless as possible. And the fact
Yeah.
that you didn't walk down there and pressure the center, it just says it all. That Jin died, then Lilia died, then everyone died, and then it went downhill because everyone was tilted. You know?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, now you just lose the game because everyone's just trolling. Let's go to the next game. I guess nothing else to say.
Sure.
What is the next game you wanted to coach?
Like one where I popped off, I don't know, like 16-3.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's not to show off, it's just that genuinely I feel like in these games I do most mistakes because I'm so fed I could utilize my snowball even more, and I also do troll. Like there's someone where I die like for no reason because I'm just flipping to troll gaff. Besides that, I think I did okay, but still there's probably
yeah,
stuff
micro
to...
wise you did okay. Like I said, more CS this game for sure. Yeah, let's check out this game. I guess. Dante's from EU West. Oh, it's him.
Wait, who is it?
Dante's.
Actually?
No, it's not.
Of course.
Okay, so what is happening here?
What is happening?
So what do you do before the game starts?
I check game plan, like what I want to do early.
Yeah, and then
what Silas wants to do and what I want to do.
Yeah, so what do you do here?
They have Kane, I have Hecarim. I mean, like in my matchup in general, I just want to pressure him, try to take the advantage, slow push the waves, and maybe try to kill or rotate with Hecarim. That would be my plan.
I mean, who do you think has the better draft here?
Us, I think for sure. Just because Hecarim Kautus is pretty stupid. I mean, like, of course they have Xayah, but like, I don't know, I don't feel like Sylas has crazy ults to steal beside Hecarim. Like, Sion will just perma split push and be unkillable. They don't really have that much damage.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. Kautus Hecarim is fucking crazy. But the fact
Kane is going blue.
The fact that they have Cillian, they have Xayah, and they have Kane, and kind of Silas Shogoth is gonna, like, the moment you fall behind is gonna be pretty hard. I mean, I think your rune choice is good here. I mean, against Silas, you need to go Conquer and...
Yeah, and cut down. I went cut down.
I mean, yeah, it's fine also.
Which helped.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's pretty OP this rune.
Yeah, it's really good rune.
I mean, it's good that you, like, realize that, like, that what you have to do here.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
One thing I can say now, like right now, just looking at like the team comp also is, like, I would not flip the game here, you know. Like I said, this is like another perfect example of not like being allowed to like die once or flipping a game just because of how much counterplay you have to your champion, you know.
Yes.
Like, you don't want to be dependent on your team actually like carrying you. You want to carry yourself. And the fact that they have Xayah, Cillian, Sylas, Kane even, Shogoth is also pretty good. Just says it all, you know, like.
Yeah, it does.
You fall behind once here and you kind of fucking useless, you know.
Yeah, I see it. Well, into Sylas especially, like, it's so easy to guess, like, whoever wins, whoever is ahead will stumble hard into the other one, but I feel like Sylas always has an advantage. Like, unless Giga misplays and you can kill him. I'm just respecting because he can E me in.
Yeah. You don't play aggressive here before level 3.
Yeah, anyway. I'm standing in my minions.
I mean, he has fucking Electro, so the longer the trade goes, the more you're gonna win. Just saying.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, with his base damage, even without Ignite, he just, like, level 5, he just one-taps you with nothing.
This is fine, good trade.
Yeah.
It was smart that you move back to the minion.
Yeah, I do that always.
Running away.
If he doesn't hit the E, usually you can even win the short trades. Here I'm just chunking the wave plus Qiyana poking because I don't really need W. He won't trade me under turret and Kayn won't gank me, so otherwise I wouldn't use it like that, of course. I think this is the first time. I think I ping it more. I was in cold with support this game and Hakarim. Like even though Hakarim didn't speak, so I called that out vocally. Otherwise I would ping more.
What I would have done here is not rotate. This is shit rotating.
Yeah, it is.
You see your wave is not crash yet. The first thing you do here is crash your wave fast as possible. Okay. The fact that Silas is just walking around here like a clown when Katie's not even there. I mean, obviously you don't know that Katie's not there, but the fact he's walking around like a clown here looking for something, and the fact that your wave is like here. Imagine you push this wave instantly, even if you don't have spells, you can just like your pressure alone is just gonna like.
Yeah.
You push the wave instantly, your wave is gonna crash, and then you can look for a play here. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
The first thing you always do is crash your wave, especially when your enemy laner is like walking around like clueless clown.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if the jungle is like fucking pinging it 24/7 or like if he's inting, then let him int. You're not gonna like border inting also. Here I would like just crash this wave as fast as possible, obviously not using W without...
Well, I wanted to slow push it because I can kill him. And I'm not scared of Kayn if he comes.
I mean, yeah, if you see a kill here, I mean...
Like, I can definitely...
I would have just pushed this wave as fast as possible and went back. How much gold do you have? Even how do you see how much gold do you have?
I don't know.
How do you see that? Chat, how do you see this? I mean, you for sure would have enough for 2 long swords. Or like
probably, yeah. Probably.
The fact that you look, your wave is kind of bad here, you're forced to like W, I mean, you can trade, okay, but... I mean, the kill pressure is already over. I don't see where you have kill pressure if you just listen hard to it.
On my 6th transition, because he's very low, and I can pretty much burst in the counterplay.
Oh. Yeah, see, you would have enough for Dirk here if you just push this wave fast enough. Like, your wave set is fucking bad here, you're forced to stay. I mean, obviously Silas is also fucking low as fuck, but... Imagine you just backed here, push in the wave, he would have backed fast, he would have had to like back after this wave, TP'd back, and you would have tempo, and you would have probably lost another wave, and you would have had Dirk. The fact that you possibly could kill him here, possibly, instead of just playing like consistently into having a Dirk advantage on him, into him having to TP back, into him having a bad wave state, it's not worth it, I would say. Obviously, if you flip the kill here.
Like, the thing is, I'm really confident that I can get this kill. Like, it's not that it's... Like, it's like likely that I will kill him if I just play with my plan. And I'm respecting Kayn's positioning, of course, to not die to a gank. But, like, right now he's just stuck in lane and I know that I can punish him for it. Because even if I base and I get my Dirk advantage, like, this jump is just... It's just so hard to snowball from. So here I flash away so he can't ult me and such damage. So yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, I guess, but like, you know, like, I'm just talking about the higher elo you go, the more less mistakes enemies gonna do. The only way you actually killed him there is because Silas is greedy as fuck and just wanted to fucking outplay you by being 1 HP. Imagine this Silas was actually smart, like, held the wave there or just instantly TP'd, like, base and TP'd back. He could have just frozen you under his turret, in this line. You were forced to back because you're low. He backed with an item, so you can't kill him here. Then he would have just frozen here, and you would have lost like 1 to 2 waves because you don't have TP over him.
But if I see him back instantly, I crush the wave, and then it's crushed, and I just base and it's same. So no, like that's my idea. Like, if he doesn't base, I kill him. If he bases, I crush the wave, and I get pretty good back. Like, of course, I see what you mean. Like, there's definitely probably something he could do better, but that was my plan, and I feel like it was... I don't know.
I mean, I guess it worked this game because Silas, but I'm just saying, like in the long run, you know, in like most games, it's it's more worth to look for a good back. It's more worth to look for a good back into having enemies having a bad back and forcing to use the TP out than thinking that you can like have a kill pressure, you know, like a potential kill. That potential kill is less likely to happen than your guaranteed lead you have over the macro decision you took. You know what I mean?
Okay, but yeah, okay.
Obviously, it works in this game because he's obviously like shit. I mean, I guess.
But don't you agree that if he bases, I can just crash it and I don't lose anything? Like there's no way he's just stuck in this scenario.
Okay,
no.
Let's look.
Because I'm paying attention to game. Like I'm not walking up too much. Even if I use W, I know that like I can just walk away, so I'm fine.
So it started here. Okay, let's look.
I'm slow pushing the wave, so I have even my minions to fight with me. I'm looking for a kill on my 6 transitions, and if he just bases, I crash the wave, and he loses a few CS and has to TP back. And if he doesn't, he's dead and loses the wave. So, and if I back, the problem is that he just gets his wave, TP's back, and then like, worst scenario, he buys armor, and best scenario, like it's still Silas, and it's really isn't guaranteed that I can get a kill on him. Like, it's so hard to kill this champ 1v1 if you don't have a lead that I'm just trying to get my lead how I can. So that's how I
disagree.
thought about
it. Failed. I disagree. You should just instantly back to here. Like, no. If you just instantly back to here, like a bit, like even less, like this wave is already crashing. He could have just like, not even kidding, backed here. Not even kidding, he could have backed here. He peeked back and he would have had a huge lead on you. He didn't do this here, okay? The fact that he gets chunked here makes this even possible, okay? Just the fact that he gets chunked here makes this possible, okay? I understand what you mean. It's not a bad decision what he took.
Okay. Well, it's not that I disagree with you.
He's like getting his health potion up. Your wave is crashing. What I would have done here is, you see even Hecarim here. I would have crashed this wave here even already. The fact that Hecarim is here, you can already look for a kill or even a dive here on this spot.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, you get another chunk here probably, like with a W here. This guy is literally just inting. I see what you mean here. I mean, obviously he's just inting here, so I can understand what you mean. But if he actually played it well here, didn't get chunked, I don't think you would have had like a kill pressure. Look here. I mean, he's just inting here.
Of course, but
see, and the fact that your wave is at this point because you didn't like push the wave fast enough makes this kind of playable for him and makes it that he can stay, you know. Even though he ins afterwards, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying like what mistakes he does. You need to like see what makes mistake he does. Obviously, I'm not saying your decision is bad. I get no. It's not wrong.
Well, I don't.
From a macro decision is what I'm saying. What I would have done here is either ping the Hecarim for a potential dive because he was fucking low as fuck. Even if you just get a flash out, it's worth.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not saying that to disagree with you. Just like, especially since I feel like this was really good for me, it's even more important that I
obviously
understand
because he just ins. I mean, he just
ins
up. And you like, see that he ins. I mean, you can obviously see it, and obviously you have kill pressure here also. But in most games, if that guy was actually like decent, you know, like the higher elo you go, the more like they won't allow this to happen.
Okay. Well, I get the general idea behind it, so I guess that's the most important thing.
I mean, the solo kill was fucking clean. Not gonna lie. Like, there's a reason you're fucking stumped.
Yeah. Like that's the thing. There's no counterplay to my all-in level 6 if I just get to level 6, and since he's stuck in lane. Like once again, it's just like how I see the thing. So it's even more interesting. That's what I'm saying with like it's a stomp. So it's important that I get coached on it because like even if it looks like I played well from my side, it can be a lot of misplays that were just like lucky or something. So yeah, but I get your idea. I'll pay attention to that.
Silas flipping bots, you push in the wave, exactly what I said. Okay, you get 4 plate also, perfect. feel like this ward is pointless because you see Kayn is coming from top side, so you obviously cleared something on top side. I mean, the fact that his wolves up is just like retarded.
Yeah.
So what I would have done is here push in the wave and ward it around here, either waves or either red.
Yeah. My idea with this is less than getting the vision on Kayn. It's more to be able to play on one side and not get punished for it. So even though it's probably not gonna spot him, it's still like yeah, of course, like I should have warded bot side. That makes sense.
I mean, you're using your lead really good. Like, I'm not saying you're playing bad at all.
Okay. No, but like everything you've said this far makes total sense. So that's nice. I guess if you say I'm doing something good, it's not useless too, because I know that I can just keep doing that. So at the same time,
yeah, I mean, you're not taking wrong decisions. There hasn't been taken a wrong decision this game. It's just about what's like, you can't always expect enemy to just make a mistake, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Like, you need to like play for yourself and not for any mistakes.
Yeah.
It's like the most consistent part you can do in an assassin.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously, if enemy does a mistake and you punish it, and you get a lead of it, and then you keep punishing them by snowballing, that's perfectly fine. But that doesn't happen every game, you know?
Yeah, obviously. No, of course. I try to adapt to situations that happen.
This is fine again. Silas is trying to perma-flip the game.
Yeah, so,
one kill here, not worth for him, you know?
I get so ahead from this, it's so stupid.
I mean, I can already see you. I feel like legit potential to hit Grandmaster in the next 1 month, 2 months. I'm not even kidding.
Well, that's nice to hear. I'm really gonna try hard for that.
Like I said, like the only thing you have to do is like always have in the back of your mind, like before you do a play, is that gonna be worth in the long run?
Okay.
Like, could I not just like would have taken a wave instead? Could have taken a Huil instead? Could I have taken 2 waves instead for this kill? You know?
Yes.
So like that's why like there's so many like good set OTPs in Challenger, because not because the champ is fucking busted, it's because how they make the champ look so consistent. That's why all Z OTPs barely even have less than 3 deaths. Like legit, this champ is so safe, this champ is so secure, this champ can snowball so fucking hard just because of the mobility you have also.
Yeah, it's true.
I didn't see it.
I thought he didn't have flash, so I didn't wait for Q. I wanted to burst him. I mean, he's still out of lane.
You don't have to kill him here. The fact that you get this wave, he loses wave. Yeah, just insta back here. Insta back here. I would just insta back here. You're wasting time here. Like, you're waiting for the next wave that is like not gonna arrive till like 1 minute. This would have been a perfect back here. You would have not lost 1 single minute if you backed here. And you would have gotten the wave, and you would have like gotten a good back. Obviously you can do it because you're fat. Don't get me wrong, you're fat, you can do this. It's not a problem.
No, you're right, the wave is far away. I should see it from my own. I definitely
you can also
should see
back
it from
here,
my own.
like this is a fine.
Yeah.
But like what? How much gold do you have? 670. It would have been 2 long swords, and those 2 long swords could have like decided an insect. You know?
So I think I move insta on this. Yeah, I don't wait to push because
yeah, there's no waves. So
pointless. I knew the ult of Zidan would fade away, and that my E would hit both, so I could Q. And then I just crush Herald with Hydra.
Yeah, micro-wise, you're really clean. There's nothing to say. Obviously, you can always improve micro. There's always stuff to improve.
Yeah,
micro.
Yeah, of course.
But like for this elo, it's for sure enough for now. Like legit.
I mean, I think for my champion itself, I'm good enough mechanically. I just need to improve like general micro, like general flanking and like stuff that any assassin will have the same thing to do, basically. Lane positioning, stuff like that.
It's just Storm from now on, I think.
Probably. I don't remember really well.
I mean, you going bot here is fine, I guess. Red, taking red is fine also.
I think I take the Wraith too.
I mean, you lose one wave for like this, but it's fine. It's worth. Since you're taking resources from the Kane, so.
Okay, so here the correct thing is take it away and base, but my locks like told me to stay and catch the Kane. Like it's so.
I mean, the idea is fine, but this is just another flip decision, you know. Like.
I mean, yeah, like literally, I even know it. I'm like, this is so immature. Why not? And like, I thought she would like use it on like. I don't know, like we just see Kane and we one tap him and he's dead. And then the move is fine, but like I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, and now we just die here. See?
Yeah, like I literally knew it was in the moment she called the move. Like whatever, I wouldn't do that normally. I mean, luckily it's 700 on Cho'Gath, so not the end of the world.
Yeah, but like imagine that in a challenger game.
Yeah, of course.
Use that 700 gold, like.
Of course, like the game is lost if it's challenger, but like almost. Like this is pure int, and I know it. Like even before the move.
It's fine since you like pre like ahead. It's like okay to do this play, you know. But imagine this game was even, and then we do this play, and then it's lost.
Yeah, but like I know, like it's just shit from the start.
You going bot here is fine, completely fine. You see a free 300 gold here. You get a fucking huge cannon wave that's coming. What your team does here is just int. I don't know where they're like flipping. But I guess they're doing it anyway.
Side laning is the biggest thing that helped me climb.
Yeah,
just to get like because of how much gold.
So you just one shot a wave and you can take 3 waves in 1 minute. And then...
Like on top of the wave clear, which you already kind of have as said, like the most OP thing is the sustain. Because you can just take a bad trade and then heal it all back up with 1 wave.
This is fine. You take the turret and take the wave, and then you're already up 800 gold, even more 1000.
Like,
see how much gold you just get from this. This is like 1000 gold. Just the moment, from 1 minute. This is 1 minute, and you're up 1000 gold. Imagine what you could, what you're gonna do with the 1000 gold now to enemy.
Like the moment I learned like how much gold tier 2 gives, I went from like D4 to Master Sun ironically. It's so OP this turret. What was that? Here I go in because I have cut down, so I know I just kill him. Cut down Eclipse HP damage.
I feel like what you need to do more is that what you just did, by the way. This is like the most broken thing that players can do. I'm not even kidding. I realized this so late playing that also. I learned this after I watched like BZ, you know him? Like
yeah, of course.
The guy does this so often, and the fact what type of like things he can do with this, or like what type of baits he can do with this alone. Like you never, if you actually fed on that, you'd never even need to use your W aggressively because you have enough damage to kill anyone. So the fact that you can just W like this, W back, and then do something in like a 1v5 even, like you can literally like imagine like 5 people are here, you W here, you can walk up onto them and actually like just troll them, and then they just get tilted. That mechanic you need to do way more often, trust me.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Especially if your W is like 5 points also, you can like actually do this with Huil especially.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid at 3 items.
Why would you want culture in a game you stomped? We did a lose before, bro.
And also I can see what I do already good and what I can do better in the games I'm stomping, so... Like if it was just one game...
you lose and a game you win, it should be like...
standard. Like right...
That was it because...
Yeah, it was so insane. I thought I didn't have ults. That's the only reason I went it like that.
Yeah, but the moment you see a ult here, you back off. Because Saya ults, like, you know what's gonna happen. She's gonna kill force E and then you just dead.
Yeah.
I mean, Sign is going in here and he fucking misses the ult like a clown, man.
I know, it's still my bad, But I would have played differently.
Yeah, you should have just, like, ulted back the moment she eat, you know, like, even before. Your W would have been up again, also, and you would have not died here. I mean, you're just legit lucky, still didn't got it, by the way. You're unlucky lucky. Because imagine Saya gets it here. They get Drake here also, what? And the game is suddenly even again.
Yeah, of course.
See, like, it's minute 20, Baron is spawning. And, like, imagine you, like, didn't die there. You would have not given them Drake. You would have not given them a chance to do Baron. And the game would have been ended already if you actually, like, took the right decision there.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's the kind of stuff I need help.
Obviously, you're fucking Akram into in the first place. But you don't have to follow up on that int, you know?
Yeah. No, that's still me. That's still me.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
Hit the nexus, not the flag!
Hello Yamato, how's the day going Yamato's turtle?
Yeah, now randomly your team is fucking changing. For no reason. Limit testing. The fact that you kill him there is just like, because you're just that fat, you know?
Yes. Like, I can see it.
But the fact that this game could have been close is just sad, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, exactly. Like, it's literally in my most games where I'm most ahead that I int most. Like, of my last loss streak, so many, like, half the games were wins that we just lost. And I always have my share of responsibility in that, of course.
Yamatosdeath, you next. Maybe you can escape Low Master also.
Yamatosdeath coaching, Tagman.
Yeah, was good for this. Baron Call is good here. You can just normally you can just do Baron here, I would say.
Yeah.
Zed is pretty good at doing Baron, Hecarim is pretty good at doing Baron.
I knew Cho'Gath would... Yeah, like we took so long to do Baron actually. But I knew Cho'Gath would go and I know I killed him, so...
Nico is fucking good.
Like the thing with cutdown is you legit... Like the difference with having cutdown and not cutdown as Zed
yeah,
is
I mean
you
Zed is
melt
one of the
tanks.
best assassins killing tanks, like...
Well, the thing is, yeah, like Zed can literally like kill anything late game. Like he can be full armor, like 1k armor Malphite, you will still kill them if you have 6 items. But you need to get there, of course. Like since early game is pretty weak.
But not as weak as other assassins.
Yeah, as I said, the laning is way better than Qiyana or something, but, or Talon.
The fact Baron has not been done here is fucking retarded, to be honest.
Yeah,
it should have been done
that's
instantly. The fact this game takes another 5 minutes. In Challenger, this would have been opened minute 20 at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't even bother playing it. I was pushing bot and I called it in voice because I had 16 spike, Hydra stacked and cleaver, so like yeah.
But if you see like they're like slowly starting to fucking perma int, then you should call them to perma group, because if they keep perma inting, there's a high chance you just lose.
Yeah. I get blue, obviously.
Fight 3 versus 5 here, I guess it's fine since we're so fucking fat. Nah, and you live that.
I wonder how that hit me by the way, the W. I think I just went mid there to sustain. Especially since my ult is pretty low cooldown. Nope, I didn't.
Yeah, it's a good decision to take in here.
Yeah, like even if they respawn, I can just kill them, so I'm not really scared. So that it doesn't die.
Yeah, I mean, you could have done one more stick.
I could have, yeah, I could have. I used W too early, it's fine. Because like, even though I'm pretty confident that I can kill all of them, I didn't want to...
You don't need to 1v5.
Yeah. So here just based, yeah.
Mixaya, what is that? This game 30 minutes is so insane, to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
And what I would do here is just look for a pick, simple as it.
Yeah.
You just one-shot anything here, you get one pick to win the game.
Yep.
And Luke's got the picks, so I guess I win now.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
I love
If this was actually an even game and you would have had Baron, I would suggest you to go Talon. Because I see here tier 2 is up, which is absolute crime. A tier 2 should never be up, especially if you play like a strong assassin and you're fed. You should always aim to get a tier 2 before anything. If you get both tier 2 in this game, you're basically like up to 1000 gold entire game anyway.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just lucky like that enemy like Kane got caught here, you know. But like if enemy was actually good and like could just fight back.
Yeah, well, if we were stuck, yeah.
Yeah, you just like go on two waves. You can like follow up. If someone ins mid lane, you can just still follow up. You're pretty fast.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just brute forcing mid because I'm so fat.
Okay, let's do notepad on what I would suggest.
There we go.
Okay, do you see it?
Yeah. Yep.
So, micro voice, crazy good for a master. So I would say you can easily, like obviously there's stuff to improve on always, because
yeah, of
always
course.
improvable. But you can easily get Grandmaster for sure, like for sure. Next weeks, for sure. It's not hard to get Grandmaster.
Okay.
So the main problem is definitely like game decision, not specifically macro. Macro is like okay, but like what plays, like when do you do plays and what plays you're doing sometimes, you know.
Okay.
Like
okay.
randomly moving somewhere that is pointless. Not looking where to get max gold outcome resources. This is like the main thing, you know.
Okay. That's
and
really...
also obviously like stupid deaths. But like that's stuff you just don't have to do if you just like focus on it, you know. Like the main tip I can give you right now for an instant Grandmaster rush, obviously like not every game, maybe it can be unlucky obviously, and you can't carry every game, but before a game starts, look win condition on your champion. So what do you have to do in this game to win the game?
Okay.
And before going for kill, think about, is this kill worth over what I can get elsewhere? Okay? This is like what you always have to think about every time you play the game. Okay?
Noted.
Or like, is this play, let's say kill or play, like if your team does a play and you like miss 2 waves on mid lane, is this play or this kill worth or what I can get elsewhere? Okay? You think about this the entire game you play this your champion. The entire game.
Okay.
And you will automatically play better. I can literally guarantee this. Guarantee this. If you don't climb thinking about this every single game, I will literally like, I don't know, like suck you or something. Okay?
Notes.
Okay, like
I will,
no, I'm like no gay, just like saying like this is guaranteed. It's literally guaranteed, okay?
I will try to actively apply that in my games.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
Yeah, like I can't say anything else. I don't know, your macro is fucking crazy good already.
Thank you.
Your macro is not bad at all. Like you know like when to like push in the wave and shit and when to back. I mean obviously there's still some mistakes, but those small mistakes can be done, can be like those mistakes can be handled, fixed, if you just like after a mistake or a death, think about what you could have done better. I feel like this is like also so fucking underrated.
Okay,
like, if you're actually improving, like after every death, doesn't matter what death it is, or like after every mistake, if you feel like this is a mistake, just think about, or where else could I have gotten gold from? This is like,
like
if you look at this, then GG. Okay.
Yeah, like look the waves especially. I think is something you really pointed out that makes sense to me. Like when I think about CSing, like actively look where the waves are positions. I will really try to do that.
I'm just legit, like I'm not even kidding. If you think about this, the entire game you play,
okay,
you keep being consistent and not just like inting, you know, like randomly inting.
All right.
Or like after a lose, take 10-minute break, for example. Just that alone also helps. And if you don't get Grandmaster in like 1 month, then I will twerk. I will twerk on stream.
In game, of course. I'll keep you.
Life.
Okay. I will keep you updated then.
Look.
All right. Can I just say one thing real quick?
Yeah.
You know the guy with the YamatosDeath poster?
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay. So.
No, nothing. I just want to say it because my friend who gifted me like really wanted me to tell it. Okay. And
I'm happy that you have that, bro.
It's so troll, but
what whatever. If you like hook up a girl and she sees this? What are you gonna say?
Like literally, I know it's insta sex, whatever. It's just little tip. But in general, I really like this coaching. I have some ambitions with like streaming and stuff, and I really feel like I can improve. So I will try to really do what you showed me, because I think it makes a lot of sense, and I will try to actively improve that.
I mean, I can definitely see your potential, like micro-wise also. Not kidding, like not bad at all. Like, if I see another master ZOTPs in like same elo you are, then I would love. But you're like actually like pretty good after what I've seen, like micro-wise.
Well, that's really nice coming from you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man.
And like remember, guys, any money that comes to the stream in the coming weeks is directly funding Korea trip, aka content. So think about that. I'm just saying that.
I mean, yeah, hopefully in July.
And yeah, like I'm really excited. I think it would be nice that you come back, see what you can improve. And yeah, like nothing more to say. That was really nice. Thank you, Yamato.
I'll send you the screenshot in Discord so you can see.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, anyways.
All right. Well,
thanks for being my first customer. I hope you enjoyed it.
I really did. I'm glad I was your first customer.
Okay, goodbye.
All right. Goodbye.